Good morning, class. Welcome to grade 3 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? So we are learning about division. Today, let's learn about division with quotients with 0. Now, look at this question given here. Divide 412 by 4. So which is our dividend 412 and we have the divisor 4. So what is the first step? Let's write the dividend and divisor properly for the long division method. So we have written it here. Now let's start dividing the numbers. So we are dividing with a one-digit number, that is 4. So let's consider the first digit of the dividend here, and that is 4. Now we have to divide 4 by this 4. 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1, right? Because 4 ones are 4. So let's write that 1 over here. Now 4 into 1 or 1 into 4 is equal to 4, that we write here. Then the next step is to subtract the numbers. So let's subtract 4 minus 4 and that is equal to 0. Now what is the next step? The next step is to bring down the next digit down. So which is the next digit? That is 1. So we are bringing 1 down here. So right now we are considering this 1 by this 4. We have to do 1 divided by 4. But can we divide 1 by 4? No, right? So what do? We bring down the next digit as well, which is this 2, and simultaneously we put a 0 in the quotient. Clear? We brought down the next digit as well, and at the same time we put a 0 in the quotient. So right now we have 12 here. Now we can divide this 12 by this 4. What is 12 divided by 4? Just recite the table of 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12. So let's write that 3 over here. Now 3 into 4 is equal to 12. Now let's subtract these numbers. 12 minus 12 and that is equal to 0. Now we don't have any more digits to bring down and we have completed the division. We got the quotient is equal to 103 and there is no remainder or remainder equal to 0, which means the division is complete. So this is one example with quotients with 0. Now we'll see one more example. Divide 650 by 5. So let's do the first step. We have written the numbers in the proper way. So first consider the first digit of the dividend, which is number 6 here. Then we have to divide this 6 by the divisor 5. 6 divided by 5. And let's recite the table of 5. 5 ones are 5 but 5 twos are 10. So let's take 5 ones are 5 and write that 1 here. Now 1 into 5 is equal to 5. Now let's subtract the numbers. 6 minus 5. What is 6 minus 5? It is equal to 1. Now let's bring down the next digit, which is 5. So now we have 15 here. Now the next step is to divide this 15 by this 5. So what is 15 divided by 5? We know 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10 and 5 threes are 15. So let's write that 3 here and 5 into 3 is equal to 15. Let's write it here and subtract the numbers. 15 minus 15, which is equal to 0. Now we have to bring down the next digit, which is the digit 0. So let's write 0 here. Now we have to divide this 0 by this 5. So 0 divided by any number is equal to 0 itself. So 0 divided by 5 is equal to 0. That 0 we write in the quotient. Then 0 into 5, that is equal to 0. 0 into any number is equal to 0 itself. So 0 into 5 or 5 into 0 equal to 0. That we have written here. Now let's subtract 0 minus 0 and that is also equal to 0. So now we have completed the division and we got the quotient is equal to 130 and the remainder is equal to 0. So I hope you are clear with division with quotients with 0. Now let's do one activity. All of you please take your maths notebook. We can put today's date, write the heading, quotients with 0, and you have to take down these 3 questions in your notebook. The first one is solve 203 divided by 2, then 301 divided by 3 and 425 divided by 4. Note down these 3 questions in your notebook now. Please work out the questions. You can pause the video, work out the questions and come back. Hope you are done with that activity. Now let's discuss each question one by one. The first one, 203 divided by 2. Let's do the division. Let's consider the first digit of the dividend, which is 2. 2 divided by 2. What is 2 divided by 2? Any number divided by that number itself gives you what as the quotient? 1. So 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. 1 into 2 is equal to 2. Now let's subtract 2 minus 2, that is equal to 0. Now let's bring down the next digit and that is equal to 0. Now let's do 0 divided by 2. 0 divided by any number is equal to 0. 0 into 2, that is equal to 0. Now let's subtract 0 minus 0, that is equal to 0. Now bring in the next digit down, which is the digit 3. So we have 3 here. Now 3 divided by this 2. 3 divided by 2, how much is that? 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So let's take 2 ones are 2. Let's write that 1 here. Now 2 into 1 is equal to 2, that we wrote here. Let's subtract the numbers. 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. Now is there any more digit to bring down? No. So let's stop the division right here. So we have the remainder 1 and the quotient is equal to 101 and the remainder r is equal to 1. I hope your answer is correct. Now let's do the second question. Question B, 301 divided by 3. So let's divide this 3 by 3. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1 and 1 into 3, we write that here. Let's do the subtraction. 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Bringing the next digit down, we have 0 here. Now this 0 divided by 3, which is equal to 0. Now 3 into 0 or 0 into 3 is equal to 0 itself. Subtracting the numbers, we get 0 here. Now there is one more digit to bring down, which is the digit 1. So let's bring it down here. Now we have the number 1. So now can we divide this 1 by 3? 1 divided by 3, can we do that? We know 3 ones are 3, but 3 zeros are 0. So let's take 3 zeros. So 3 into, let's put the 0 here. 3 into 0 is 0 here. Now let's subtract the numbers. 1 minus 0 and that is equal to 1. Now there are no more digits to bring down and we got the remainder 1 and the quotient is equal to 100. So let's write Q is equal to 100 and R is equal to 1. I hope you got the answer correct. Now let's do the third question. Question C, 425 divided by 4. So let's consider the first digit 4. 4 divided by 4 and that is equal to 1 because 4 ones are 4. The 4 ones are 4 that we write here. Let's subtract the numbers. 4 minus 4 and that is equal to 0. Now let's bring down the next digit, which is 2. Now we have 2 divided by 4. But can we do 2 divided by 4? We cannot do that, right? So let's bring down the next digit as well, which is 5. And at the same time, put a 0 at the top where you write the quotient. So now you have 25 divided by 4. Let's recite the table of 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16, 4 fives are 20, 4 sixes are 24, but 4 sevens are 28. So let's take 4, 6. Let's write that 6 over here. Now 4 into 6 is equal to 24. Let's write it just below 25 and subtract the numbers. 25 minus 24, which is equal to 1. Now, do we have any more digits to bring down? No, right? So let's stop the division right there and we get the quotient Q is equal to 106 and the remainder R is equal to 1. I hope you got the answers correct. Children, you have to go through the topic quotients with 0 in your textbook, which is in page number 75 and 76, and you have to do some questions in your notebook. In exercise 5.8, which is in page number 76, you have to complete the questions 1D to 1P in your notebook. Questions A, B and C we have already worked out in the class. So once you are done with the exercise, you can take a picture and send us through Teams. So that's all for today, children. We'll meet in the next class with a new topic. Until then, bye.